I used to be so frustrated as a therapist. When I worked in K-12 education, I would have all these students that had trauma, complex trauma, but then I had some that with not your typical trauma. What we're coming to understand now about trauma, that it's more of how you experience event and not the particular event. So I would have all these students that I was working with anxiety and depression, and I didn't feel equipped to help them. I didn't understand the relationship between anxiety and depression until I started understanding the stress response system. That helped me to see that when we are calm and balanced, so when we have low to no stress, that's our ideal optimal state. When we move out of that state, our body responds in a defense pattern, a defense mechanism. The first stop is usually anxiety. It's a mobilized response. Its purpose is to move us towards action, right? Get out of there or defend ourselves, fight or flight. And then if the stressors are too intense, or there's too many of them, or there's too many and they're too intense, then we will probably move into a shutdown response if we don't have the tools to navigate that. So if our capacity is exceeded, then we move into an immobilized response. It looks like depression. It's a freeze response. It's a shutting down of the system towards self-preservation. So I used to think of anxiety as being this activating, energizing response, and depression being this extraction, this reduction in energy. And understanding polyvagal theory and the stress response system really helped me see those relationships, and that it's not two different experiences. There's a category of people that experience depression and a category of people that experience anxiety, but really we all have this capacity or this potential. It's a matter of how much capacity do we have? Do we have the tools and the resources to move through the stress, to neutralize the stress response, to resolve the issue, and then come back to a calm, balanced state?